Exodus chapter 27. Verse 1. And thou shalt make the altar of acacia wood, 5 cubits was the length thereof, and 5 cubits the breadth thereof, it shall be foursquare to the place thereof. Verse 2. And he shall make the horns of it 4 of a grove, the horns thereof were of a grove cast into the fire, and not broken off. Verse 3. And thou shalt put it before the veil that is by the ark of the testimony, even before the mercy seat that is over the testimony, where I will meet with thee. Verse 4. And Aaron shall burn thereon sweet incense in the morning, when he dresseth the lamp he shall burn incense. Verse 5. When he lighteth it, it shall burn upon the altar all night unto the morning. Historical context. The construction of the altar is part of a larger project to build the tabernacle and its furnishings for the Israelites during their wilderness wanderings. Verse 6. And they shall take the ashes which the fire hath consumed with the burnt offering, and put them by the side of the altar in the place appointed for them, and they shall cleanse the altar when it is even. Verse 7. And go out from thence that morning to his tents. Verse 8. And thou shalt have a pan to receive his ashes while he goeth, and they shall be poured without the city into an unclean place. Verse 9. Thou shalt also have a court in the forefront of the house between the porch and the altar, and before all the house, and between the court and the building. Verse 10. And thou shalt set it from thence to the west, and as for the entrance thereof thou shalt set it at the rising of the sun. Historical context. The layout of the tabernacle's outer courtyard is designed with a clear path for approach, offering space for the people to gather near the altar during sacrifices. Exodus chapter 28. Verse 1. And take thou unto thee Aaron thy brother, and the sons of him, with him, from among the children of Israel, that he may minister unto me in the priest's office, even as I command him. Verse 2. And thou shalt make holy garments for Aaron thy brother, for glory and for beauty. Verse 3. Thou shalt put them upon Aaron thy brother, and upon his sons with him, and shalt anoint them, and consecrate them, and sanctify them, that they may minister unto me in the priest's office. Verse 4. And thou shalt make coats of fine linen for them, and vestments of linen, and a mitre of fine linen, and of blue, and purple, and scarlet, of fine twined linen, with ornamental brocade. Verse 5. It shall be upon Aaron's mitre, that he may be to minister unto the holy things, even the holy of holies, before the Lord, which are set apart from his brethren, that he should not come at any time near the holy things, to minister in the sanctuary. Historical context. The priestly garments described here were made to follow the pattern and design as instructed by God through Moses, emphasizing the importance of spiritual dignity and purity. Verse 6. And thou shalt make a plate of pure gold, and engrave upon it, like the engravings of a signet, holiness to the Lord. Verse 7. And thou shalt put it on Aaron's mitre in the forefront to the crown, that Aaron may bear the iniquity of the holy things, which the children of Israel shall sanctify in all their holy gifts, and it shall be always upon his mitre, that he may bear the iniquity. Verse 8. And it shall be upon Aaron's forehead, that Aaron may bear the iniquity of the holy things, which the children of Israel shall sanctify, even unto all their holy gifts, and it shall be always upon his forehead, that they may be accepted before the Lord. Verse 9. And thou shalt weave the pomegranates on it round about, and place them at the breastplate over the coat of fine linen, and it shall be upon Aaron's mitre. Verse 10. For so shall they bind a zubah in a girdle to it, as an ensign of the holy place, that he may not come at any time near the holy things, which are to be sanctified with the Holy of Holies, even the Holy of Holies. Historical context. The breastplate described here was made from fine linen, woven in a specific pattern, and featured 12 precious stones representing each tribe of Israel. It was designed to be worn over the heart of the high priest as he ministered in the sanctuary. Verse 11. And thou shalt put it upon Aaron's breast with the Urim and Thummim, that they may be upon his heart, when he goeth in before the Lord, and the children shall bear the iniquity which the sons of Israel shall commit unwittingly. Verse 12. And there shall be on the 2 shoulder pieces 2 onyx stones, and it shall be set with inlays of 4 species of precious stones, with an engraving like a signet, Holiness to the Lord, for this shall be to Aaron's memorial in all his generations. Verse 13. Thou shalt also make upon the breastplate 2 wreaths of gold, as it were joined on the borders thereof. Verse 14. And thou shalt set in them 4 rows of stones, there shall be 3 on the first row, 1 on the second row, and 1 on the third row. Exodus. Chapter 29. Verse 1. And this is the thing that thou shalt do unto them to hallow them to minister unto me in the priest's office. Verse 2. Take 1 young bullock, and 2 rams ye shall take, and unleavened bread, and cakes unleavened, tempered with oil, and wafers unleavened, anointed with oil, of wheaten flour shalt thou make them. Verse 3. And thou shalt put them into 1 basket, and the unshapen cake of the firstfruits, and the 4 leaves of leavened bread, which are to be lifted up for a waving of the Lord. Verse 4. Then brought Aaron's sons unto him out of the Israelites, Eleazar and Ishmael, Aaron's brethren, before the anointing. Verse 5. And Moses took them from their hands, and burned them on the altar, beside the burnt sacrifice, which was for a sweet savor to the Lord. Historical context. The Levitical priesthood was established by God as the tribe of Levi was appointed to serve in the sanctuary and perform sacred duties, including sacrificing and making atonement for sin. Verse 6. And he waved them for a waving before the Lord, for it is a wave offering on the waves, and it is altogether burnt by the fire, according to the manner. Verse 7. And Moses took the breast, and uplifted it for a waving before the Lord, for of the ram of consecration it was Moses' part, as the Lord had commanded Moses. Verse 8. And he waved the right ear then and the left ear, and the right reins of the bullock that was for the sin offering, before the Lord. Verse 9. And Aaron lifted up his hand toward the people, and blessed them, and came down from the altar. Verse 10. And Moses took of the anointing oil, and anointed the tabernacle and all that was therein, and sanctified them. Historical context. As part of their sacred duties, Levitical priests were responsible for consecrating and maintaining purity in the sanctuary, as well as performing rituals to atone for sin. Verse 11. And he sprinkled thereof upon the altar 7 times, and anointed the altar and all his vessels, both the laver and his foot, to sanctify them. Verse 12. And he filled his hand from thence, and gave unto the Levites that bear the charges of the tabernacle of the congregation, they laid their hands upon it, and so the priests did the anointing. Verse 13. And he set the altar abaft the tabernacle of the congregation, before the door of the tabernacle, and on both sides thereof, and Moses and Aaron and his sons washed their hands and feet thereat. Verse 14. But when they went into the tent of meeting, whether it were under the tent or behind it, they should wash with water that they might not die, for thus was commanded to him by the word of the Lord. Historical context. The rituals of the priesthood, including the consecration of vessels and the washing of hands and